Hey, squad leaders. This Squad Leader Squad School will be about speakers and how to co-lead. All right. So, if you do not know already, you can find speakers for your group in two places. First of all, the link tree has a link to our speaker guide. And then if you want to go straight to um, Google Docs, you can find the speaker guide there as well. This list is all tabbed out with topics, speakers, contact information. Some of them have a little blurb about um, whether other groups have preferred them or not, when other groups have used them, and there are some in there that have moved away in case you're trying to get a hold of them. But if you have a new speaker who you've not let us know about throughout the year, please let us know. Let us know their contact information if you liked having them, if how your group, enjoyed them, what their topics are, and we'll add them to the list. So that is the best way. You can also find speakers outside of that list. That's just a way that we can help you to get a jump start on who you might want to find. Um, there are also a lot of faith staff speakers in there. Just know that, based on their schedule, they will or will not be able to come and speak. So um, ask them well in advance and make sure that, they can come and help you by speaking and then treat them really great and they'll want to come back more. All right. So once you have looked through that list, then some things to consider um, when you're contacting them. What the topic is. Some will do a Moms Nation identity specific talk if you let them know what our identity is for the year. You can share that with them so that they can see like this is what these groups are aiming towards, and we've had plenty of speakers in the past tailor their talk to our identity. So keep that in mind, and then thinking about what your group needs specifically based on your end of year surveys, like we talked about before. That can help to choose speakers and then what the needs of your group are. I always suggest that you do not pack your schedule all the way full for the entire year during the summer. Every year, your group will change and the needs of your group will change. You may be sitting in a meeting in October and your mini squad coach will begin to share with you that the ladies in these groups need a specific topic and they're all dealing with it, or a large amount of them are dealing with it, or will deal with it in the future. Let's bring in that topic. So if you don't have space in your schedule in the spring because you've filled it with all these great speakers, you're not going to be able to cater to the needs of your group. So I highly encourage you to get some things in place, get some ideas, but be willing to be flexible to move things around and bring in what your group needs because it'll make your group more profitable. It'll make your group want to be there and feel like they're really getting what they need for this coming year. So I strongly encourage you to leave space. Leave space for the Holy Spirit to do his thing, okay? All right. So you've chosen a speaker. Now what do you do? What you're going to do is you're going to reach out to the speaker. Most of them have emails, but you could be email, phone, Facebook Messenger. We do have some sample emails available so that you can see what you should be sending out, how those should look, what to ask. You're going to discuss with them what you're looking for, what you want your talk to be about. Don't just tell them whatever you like. Give them a specific idea or ask them specifically, well, this is our identity for the year. Do you have anything tailored to this? Or I've heard you're really good at speaking about this topic. Could you do something for us on that, but make it geared towards this? other end of the topic. Give them specifics. No speaker wants to show up and not have a talk that doesn't, handle everything that was supposed to be handled, um, that you were looking for. They want to give you what you're looking for, so make sure you just explain it well. You're going to discuss with them um, what you're looking for, dates, times, fees. Always trying to negotiate. Hey, would you do this for $100? Hey, would you do this for 150? But make sure it's worth their time as well. All right, after you've agreed on all of these things, you're going to send a contract. Once you receive that contract back, you're going to look over it and then you're going to send it to your budget mom. She's going to make a copy of the contract and then send a check request to Kim Detmar. Okay. All right. Your speaker arrives to your meeting. You've gone through all of the background. Your speaker arrives. Be ready for your speaker. Okay. Assign someone, if not yourself, to greet the speaker when they come in the door and get them set up, whether they have slides to look through or make sure they have a microphone, make sure they have whatever they need. If they have handouts, um, ideally you or your co-leader would be the one to welcome them, but your mini squad coach can also step in, or another mom squad leader if needed to kind of just welcome them. You're going to want to make sure that they know that they can come sit at a table with you. They can grab breakfast or dinner, whatever it is. Um, Once they're done speaking, you're going to give them their check, or your budget mom can give them their check and a small gift, if that's what you have chosen to do. New this year, squad leaders are going to need to purchase all of their own speaker gifts. This will no longer be the Foodie Mom's responsibility. So keep that in mind. You're going to want to purchase those for your speakers. All right. Respecting your speaker's time. This is so important, you guys. This makes Moms Nation look bad or good as a whole. So respect their time. Let your speaker know what time they will be speaking approximately, what time they should be there, ideally, and then what time they'll be speaking. Um, Another thing we really want to nip in the bud is our ladies in our group walking around while our speakers are talking. So, a few minutes before you introduce your speaker, it would be great if you could announce to your group, now's a great time to grab some refills. We're going to get our speaker up here real soon. So please grab your refills, throw away your trash. Because what I see happening over and over is you introduce your speaker, and half the group gets up to throw away the trash and do all the things. And that is like absolutely opposite of what we want. We have paid this speaker to be here. They have driven through rain, sleet, snow to get here. Let's make sure they actually get to be heard. All right. So have a time where you dismiss everybody and tell them to get their refills and throw away their trash. Okay. And then remind them if it becomes an issue, remind them not to get up. Obviously, if you have littles, excuse me, if they get called out, you have littles, or they need to use the bathroom, I get it, but they don't all have to go at once. So, um, just remind them. Our speakers are our main event. They are what we are there for the day, besides the coffee and the cheesy potatoes. All right, moving on, how to co-lead. We have so many of you who are co-leaders, and I know that that relationship looks different for everyone. But I'm going to start by just reminding you that if you are in a co-leader relationship, both of you are equal partners. Okay? I have interviewed both of you. I have went through all of your applications. I have brought you on because I feel like either one of you could run this group on your own. if the other was not there. So you are equal partners in this together. Okay. Please do yourselves a favor if you have not, even if you've started planning, if you've not sat down as co-leaders and had a conversation about who is doing what, sit down and game plan together on how you will lead together. Is it going to be that you divide the tasks per meeting? Are you going to split the month and each plan a meeting? It's really, really super important that your mom squad and your group see you working well together. Communication is going to be huge. It is going to be a make or break for your relationship together and how you work. So, um, over communicate if necessary and assign tasks to each other until you get in a really good groove and you know this is my role, this is what I should be covering, and this is what they should be covering. If there's conflict or issue, talk to each other. If you can't come to a conclusion, please reach out to me sooner than later. Don't wait. If you're feeling like a certain way, come to me and let's work through it. Let's talk through it. Let's see if we can both be better at communicating or what we need to do to fix this. Maybe it's not even really an issue and we can work through it together, okay? Um, Communicate to each other what you enjoy and what you want to do. What are the things you really, really want to do? Maybe you really want to plan the mom squad meeting, and you really, really want to have a part in choosing like what happens during the meeting and how it flows. Share those tasks. Do the things that you enjoy, but you're also going to have to share that sometimes. You're also going to have to give the other person a chance to do that sometimes. But if someone knows that you really enjoy giving the announcements, then maybe they'll cater to that and want to um, give you that role. Okay? Good, good. Open communication is the only way that a co-leader relationship works. Okay? And it's not always easy. So this is the end of this video. I will see you on the next video.